Okay, today topic of our training will be folding doors, and the folding doors we can do um, in a different options in the different sections. The forms how it can be divided you have on your sheets. Important things to know. Limitation for the folding doors. It can be up to 20 feet wide, 7 meters wide, and up to 8 feet high, 2.4 meters high. When you do your quotations to the customer, so please put the overall openings, and we'll determine what's the best way would be to divide that. Some options for the divisions you have on your sheets, but when we're gonna do this, keep in mind that the average sash size cannot be more than 3 foot because it's lots of weight, lots of force on the hinges and on the moving hardware. The thickness of the glazing unit can be up to 40 millimeters thick, as it's done in a Rehau Brilliant system. So same idea, same compression seal technology, same double leaf seal and two contour of the continuous seal. So this door would be active. So the active door basically works as an entrance door. So it has entrance door hardware, it has the lock both sides, lock handles, door handles both sides. It has a regular lock side. So one door would be active, used all the time. Second door can be used as a regular, patio doors where you can open French doors. You can open second door. All these doors have multi-lock hardware, so when it's locking actually at the top and bottom as well as on the sides. So here's our static knowledge seal, and here you have other seals. And important thing is to operate these doors. When you open one door, open another door, it has the click and grab at the top there. So to open the fully door, you have to do step by step. You cannot start from this end. You have to start from one end and go to another end. You move the handle, it's a window handle here. You move the door and you open the next door. So basically, when we selling these doors, these openings, we can sell customers, basically on a 16-foot wide opening, you can have 15 feet walk through because it doesn't take much space at the frame here. These doors can be granulate laminated in all standard options as a Rehau Brilliant series. Also, same as windows, these folding doors can be in a Rehau Ganao or Rehau Senector system. So the profile system is very similar to what we use for our regular windows and doors. It has heavy duty rail. Keep in mind that this rail is a bit higher, so customer needs to be aware that it will have a higher threshold. So basically you have to step over this. Very important when installing this, that the full header support has to be there. So if clients wants to modify the openings and make larger opening to accommodate this type of the doors, clients needs to be aware that there needs to be sufficient support from above. So especially on the new builds, it's important when you do these doors, floor to ceiling and full height and stuff like this, it's very critical to get confirmation, signature, double check, triple check from the engineer, architect, what's actual height is. Because on the commercial job sites or on the new builds job sites where the architect has his architectural view, but the engineer who designed the framing package might say, yeah, architect put here double layer 2x6, but it has to be at least 2x12 or LVL beam with certain height. And if clients order that door before framing, you might have extra doors. So it's important to get the signed contract. It's important to get client note and triple, quadruple check with the client the actual rough openings. For the restaurants, very important, keep in mind the height of the bottom rail.
Right.
So if it's a public space, there is a requirement for barrier-free access. So it's not gonna meet the barrier-free access code.
You have to have it, right?
It can be recessed in the floor a bit, but you will still have, even if you put this lower 1 inch, you still have about 3 inch step over thing. So at the restaurants, it might not work. At the private, houses with the lake view properties, mountain view properties, you have the covered deck and stuff like this, sunrooms. So that would work there. These doors has adjustable hardware. In case of moving, it can be adjusted. Keep in mind, so if it's very large options with UPVC product expansion and contraction ratio. So let's say if it's a 20-foot wide piece, we might have to consider, maybe switching to Ganeo system because it's expand contract